Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So this is picking up right after Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And let me say, this movie was everything I thought it would be. Everything I thought it would be. And Miles Morales faces a new villain named Spot, and he is a huge threat to the Spider-Verse. Then that Miles has to stop him. And he's not alone this time. He has a little help from Spider-Gwen, aka Gwen Stacy, and Peter B. Parker, who also comes back, and he has a little girl, as most of you saw in the trailers. And we also get to meet Spider 2099, played by none other than Oscar Isaac, and he is one heck of a badass dude that honestly is no joke. He is not to be messed with. He is literally one of the most baddest Spider-Man of all time. And also, Miles and Gwen, they travel across the Spider-Verse and meet multiple variants of Spider-Man that really does blow my mind. As again, I was shocked by seeing all these Spider-Man from different universes. And we also get like a drop of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, as most of you saw in the trailer, from the Earth 9999, I believe. That's a lot of numbers, so I can't remember. But they do drop it. And they also have a lot of other cameos in this movie that, wow, it blew my mind. Trust me, guys, you'll definitely want to see this movie if you're a huge Spider-Man fan or a Marvel fan. Definitely go check this out. Let's start off with the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. Seeing all these variants of Spider-Man were awesome. Sorry guys if I'm really getting distracted, I apologize. But all in all, seeing these multiple variants of Spider-Man was badass, and again, it blew my mind seeing a bunch of different other Spider-Man along with the villains as well. And we also get to see Spider-Man from the PlayStation 4 / PlayStation 5 video game as well. It was crazy, insane, and really exciting to see them back. Really excited to see them on the big screen, like really a lot. And again, Oscar Isaac's Spider-Man, he was no joke. He was pretty serious and scary at the same time. I deeply apologize for that. Seasonal allergies. And another positive is the story itself is really at a high stake here, with Spot on the loose in the Spider-Verse and everything. It's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing that he's really gonna like be one of the baddest villains in this movie in a way. But Miles also learns that when you're Spider-Man, just like he learned in the first movie, it kind of does acquire sacrifice, and he learns that he's the writer of his own story and nobody can write it for him. But Miles is definitely growing into the greatest Spider-Man of all time. As you can see throughout the movie, he grows as a person, and he really does continue to be his own person, be the best Spider-Man he can be, that everyone is going to love. And we also get to learn more about Gwen's backstory in this one as well. I can't spoil it for you because I don't want I don't want anyone I don't want anyone to get spoiled. When you see her backstory, you're gonna feel really emotional and grab some tissues. Definitely grab some tissues when you see this movie. Trust me, it's gonna be one of those movies that you'll definitely start crying on. Even if it's an animated movie, you're definitely gonna start crying. Another positive is again the cameos in this movie. Everyone is going to be surprised by all the cameos and Easter eggs in this movie. You're all going to be really shocked and mind blown by all of these stories. And it's just really, really going to be epic and interesting for sure. Trust me. Trust me, I saw a lot of cameos in this movie. I was like, hey, I know that. I was like, hey, oh my God, they were showing this. They're showing this. They're showing that. I I was really blown away. I can't spoil it for you guys again. These cameos are going to feel very familiar, and when you see them, believe me on this, you are really going to be mind blown by these special cameos and Easter eggs as well too. You when you see them, you'll see that these were worth the these are worth seeing, and you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised too. Trust me. Trust me on this. You are going to be very surprised. And that's it for my positives. On to the negative. The one negative I have is that, as most of you guys already saw on the internet, there's no post or mid-credit scene. And I'm wondering why. Because it kind of leads... It can't be a... It kind of leads into the next movie. You can't have a Marvel movie without post-credit scenes. I mean, come on, Marvel. Why? Why would you do this to the fans that are loyal to you? I mean, seriously, I was upset. I was upset when I heard this news. We need a post-credit scene to lead into the next movie because it makes sense. But I guess they wanted to surprise the fans themselves. They wanted to surprise the fans themselves and see what happens in the next movie. They want the fans to wait. Shame on you, Marvel. Shame on you. You gotta honestly give us a surprise. Or a hint, at least. That would be nice. So yeah, I'm upset about that. That was the one negative I have. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to my rant. The movie itself was great. I cannot wait to see Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse because this definitely is leading into the next movie. And I can say this, every single Spider-Man that showed up in this movie really played a huge role. And Miles Morales, like I said before, he's really shaping into a better version of Spider-Man with the help of some new and old friends. I can honestly believe how many Spider-Man showed up. It was like, wow. It was everything I hoped it would be and much more. I can say this again, if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, go see this movie. And what else I said, we definitely get to see more of Spider-Gwen's backstory. And it's tragic, very tragic. And there is also a lot of emotions in this movie that everyone is going to need some tissues. You really are going to need some tissues for this movie because when you see it, I can definitely say this, you are going to really bust out crying. You really are. But aside from the tears and the emotions, this was a movie that really amps me up to see the next Spider-Verse movie that comes out next year. It's it's definitely going to be one of the biggest movies of all time that everyone is just going to be screaming in their seats and be surprised. I know that's going to be the biggest superhero movie of next year. Believe me, I know it is. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for Miles Morales and the rest of his Spider crew. And there were a bunch of surprises in this movie that everyone is going to be really looking out for. That everybody is just going to be really shocked. I know I was. I really was. Who knows? Maybe in the next movie we might get Tom Holland Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, or Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. We might get all three of them again. We might see them again. We never know. But I'm looking forward to it. And that's it for my rank, guys. On to the rating. I give Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse a solid B+. I hope everybody can see it. It's B+. Because, again, I was upset that there was no post or mid-credit scene. And that how could Marvel not have a mid or post-credit scene? That's just not right. But again, it was great seeing all these other Spider-Man variants and seeing how many people or Spider people there are across the multiverse and everything. I was really surprised. But the story itself was great. I am not gonna lie, it was a good story, and the movie itself was definitely worth my money. You definitely gotta go see this again, like I said before. Sorry if I say that a lot. Especially if you're a Spider-Man or a Marvel fan, go see this. And we also get a lot of cameos and everything, especially some Spider movies we might recognize. I can't say which ones because I don't want to spoil it for you. But when you see these movies that I've been telling you about, when you see these special cameos in the movie that I've been saying, especially with Oscar Isaac's Spider-Man, you are going to honestly really be so surprised that you're going to really be glad that you went and see this movie. Trust me, I know I was. I am happy that I saw it, and I really am looking forward to seeing what comes next in Beyond the Spider-Verse. I really am. I really am amped. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.